Hi, this is Jens, and in this video I'm going to show you how the open house feature works in LunaLista. The first thing you see when you go into LunaLista or your agents go in there, no matter how they click in, whether it's on text or email or from the website itself, is the newsfeed. And when you have a new listing, that listing will be on the top or until some other content starts pushing it down. It works very similar to what you know from social media. The news is on the top. So you want to let the whole office know that agents should go into the settings and let the system know which cities they would be interested in doing open house. So I'm going to show that here. On the very top of your screen, the third icon, the wheel, click that one. It's called the settings, and then you go into the settings again here. And one of the key things with the LunaLista system is that we try to help managers and the whole office to only send out the exact right information in emails and text messages, so you don't overwhelm the agents with things that they are not really interested in. I have other videos about those kind of things. We're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. And then we have this where it say, I am interested in getting notifications when there are available open houses in, and then these cities. So ask your agents to click in there, select the cities that they are interested in. It could be that things changes over time, and it is these cities and maybe some other cities. But have them select cities, you can say the core city and then surrounding cities that with a certain distance from the core area, they would be interested in doing open house there. So they click save, and that means we scroll down again, that now we have in this case selected Glendora, Lakewood and Long Beach. This agent would then be interested in doing open house in these cities. Not only that, but that agent will get an email and or text message. They can off click any of them. I do think though that if they are interested, then in particular text messages, so they get it quickly. So because the listing agent probably only have a certain amount of time slots that they will open up for other agents. So they select that, they click save, and then we go back to the newsfeed. I click the home button, I can then click the newsfeed. Okay, so we now know that a bunch of agents, they have selected Whittier as one of those cities where if there is an available open house, they would like to know about it. For any agent in your office who see this particular newsfeed, they will not get the notification if they have not checkmarked what we just saw, but they will see in the newsfeed that something is available for open house. So the listing agent, we want it to be also super easy for the listing agent to make an open house available for the other agents. So all that listing agent have to do is to click this button, that's sort of a red button that say click if available for open house. So I'm going to click that one. What you then see is that the icon is now changing, and on the top of the page we now say with big red fonts, available for open house. That means all the agents that now go into the news feed, they will see this headline and can react. And those agents who have actually subscribed to get notifications to, including Whittier, they have now received a text message and an email about it. And this listing agent could get some calls, some text messages, or other agents can just type it in here as a comment that they're interested. I would though think that agents will have to react fairly quickly, and that the listing agent only have a certain number of available open house spots. The listing agent can at some point write a comment as well about that that property and the open house is going. But at some point, this listing agent have filled the slots and is not interested in other agents contacting him or her anymore. So then the listing agent just click this button, the new button we replaced it with, that say click if no more available. So we will click that one. And what you now see is we're back to the original icon, and we now say no more available for open house. These icons, only the listing agent can see this icon for his or her own listing. The other agents cannot see it, obviously, because only the listing agent should be able to make that decision. We have, though, also made it possible for your admins to see this icon, simply because from experience, sometimes agents will call in and say, can you do this and that for me? So therefore your admins could also click that, see it and click that icon. So now let's say an agent wants to do or have agreed upon making an open house, and the agent will now want to make a quick flyer about that open house. So there is a link under the picture for the listing. Click that link. We're going in here. You can make flyers in all sorts of formats and for different purposes. In this case, we're just going to look at how a PDF flyer would look like, and then we will say select of these options, open house, that is what it's for, and we're going to select this picture, and this flyer is now ready. We'll say it's about open house, and the agent can now print it out, hand it out, or download it to the computer or the phone, because they can use their phones and see it and do everything that we just did here from their phone as well. So it could not be any easier. We already have all the needed information about that particular agent. So an agent can only make a flyer with themselves. They cannot make a flyer for others. But again, the admins can go in and make a flyer for anyone in the office. I am gonna go back to the news feed. I think this is a conclusion of that. Notice they say that agents have to go through a training program in order to know the ins and outs and what to do and not to do when having an open house. All of that I'll leave to you, but it is a real recruitment tool for certain. And you are most active agents who have a bunch of listings. This can be a real help for them as well. And your office can get the reputation that, on top of all the other marketing materials and ways of making aware of a new listing, this and that, doing more physical open houses is a clear signal to the selling client that they want to do anything and everything they can to help sell that property. Just imagine that you can say, well, we can do at least 10 open houses if you're interested. And we are matching them. I have one last comment here. That is, I also been at a bunch of meetings, and I noticed that a person who is interested in doing open house for others will let the office know a couple of times, in the meetings, or send out an email to the whole office, but they will only do it for a few times, and it is obviously so that they don't want to let everybody know constantly that they don't have enough to do. And this way we are matching anonymously who will get those notifications, who are really interested in doing more open houses. Then they contact the listing agent and let them know that they are ready. All right, thanks for watching the video. I hope that it can help you. I know that other offices, it has been a great help for them. See you next time and enjoy your day and open house.